Hello, beloveds, and welcome to another episode of Around the World with Tarot. I'm Tanya Gonzalez, spiritual teacher, psychic medium, and voted number 3 psychic in the world. I'm sharing with you stories that I have had all over the world with my tarot. Today's episode, being that it is the total lunar eclipse, involves the sun, the lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune. When I first started traveling all over the world, I had no idea what I was doing. When my daughter was in high school, I decided to get my passport. I had never even been outside of Chicago, but something urged within me that it was time for me to fly my wings. I didn't have any idea where I wanted to go, and so I got us a map and put it on our wall. I remember many times I would share with my daughter, one day I'm going to travel the world teaching yoga on cruise ships. And so flash forward in 2010 when I was so excited to hear about the first Hay House Writers Cruise. I quickly booked my ticket. And as soon as I booked my ticket, I was so excited and knew that my life was going to change. Well, again, like the Wheel of Fortune, I knew something was telling me that things were going to change significantly in my life. So of course, I met someone and fell madly in love, and I had decided to change the whole course of my life. See, I had been in a comfortable relationship, I had had a new apartment, things were fine, I was happy, I was settled, I was okay, mediocre, if that. I was drinking every day, I wasn't in my full power, I was actually quite miserable. And so I thought, what if I just do something different? And so I took a chance. I packed all my things, gave up my apartment, gave up all my things, packed my bags, and decided to go on a trip to Costa Rica, where I would then reunite in Florida with my beloved. Well, fast forward a few months, and that story quickly turned into drama. Of course, that cruise romance was something that I thought was life-changing, and we had fell madly in love, and I had thought I was going to be able to travel the world on the cruise ship with him as his fiance, but that was not to be the story. In fact, he ended up getting someone else pregnant and then marrying her. And the interesting thing about that is it set me on a course of travel. So there I was, stuck in Costa Rica with a one-way ticket to Florida. And I said, what am I going to do? I don't want to go back to Chicago. I said goodbye to all my friends. I had had a going away party. I had told everyone goodbye, that I was off on my way out into the world. And so I just put out to the universe, again, what am I here for? And someone reached out and said, you know what? I need support. My wife just left me. Can you help me? And he lived in Switzerland. I said, absolutely. Can you book my ticket? I'll support you. And so sure enough, this kind man, again, going through a crisis in his life, his wife of 50 years had her crisis and decided to leave him. And so he flew me over to Switzerland and treated me like a treasured friend and guest. Our energy, again, of working together was so fun. He was so excited to be working and talking through some of his issues and things and having someone to talk to, again, that we went out and were out in celebration of where he thought he needed to work and things like that. And in the course of our celebration, in walks his separated wife and her group of friends. Well, if you can imagine, things quickly sped up, and I said, she'll be calling you now. And he said, I don't know what you did to make that happen, but thank you so much. So my fated tale of the lovers actually ended up helping a couple get back together. And so my story of my long lost love ended up healing someone else. And in that, I was paid very generously and was able to spend some time in Miami by myself and continue traveling. So again, beloveds, you have to allow your light to shine no matter how dark it seems. Use today's full moon total lunar eclipse time, again being July 27th, to totally connect to the sunshine in you. Thank you so much for joining me in episode 2 of Around the World with Tarot. Stay tuned for episode 3. Got some more juicy stories to share with you. Again, I'm Tanya Gonzalez. You can reach me at tarotlifecoach@gmail.com or www.tarotlifecoach.com. Thank you so much, and until next time, beloveds, peace and blessings. Bless the tarot.